Two words. Absolute cinema. As the Leafs take down the pesky Boston Bruins 6-4 on Hockey Night in Canada. Oh man. An original six matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. This game was literally the game of the night. One of the best games I've ever watched on Hockey Night in Canada this season. Probably one of the best games I've watched thus far. So coming in this game, we all know what happens. Austin Matthews returns from the injury, so thank God for that. And my God, this is actually a good feeling as the Leafs do battle against the Boston Bruins, whom of course own them in the playoffs. Which honestly, I want that narrative to end. Like, come on, it has to be the Leafs' time to beat the Boston Bruins because you know what happened. You know what happened. They got eliminated in Game 7 to freaking David Pastrnak, which honestly sucked. So, not good. But hey, we're here to talk about this game. Let's just get to this game, because this game was absolutely entertaining. So the first period of the game, well, technically, Bruins did not convert on a shot right there. Did not score there. And even the Boston Bruins player, they scored it in the net. But I'm like, okay, Joseph Woll, he made the save. And I'm like, oh, it's going in the net. Nope, it actually did not go in the net. Woll saved the goal. Thank you, Joseph Woll. Thank God that was not a stinker. We did not give up a stinking goal to the Bruins. We did not give up that goal. Thank God. Because thank God, that would have been bad luck. Because if Joseph Woll didn't make that save, oh boy, the Bruins would strike first, and that would not be good. So now comes the other part. The Leafs striking first. And it was by whom else? Jake McCabe. As the Leafs strike first, 1-0. For a moment, I think, okay, it did hit the crossbar. No, it didn't. It actually went in. So therefore, it's a goal. From my point of view, I thought it was actually hit the crossbar. I thought it hit the crossbar. That's what I looked at. But no, it actually did not hit the crossbar, which was okay. Good stuff. Leafs go into the first period with a 1-0 lead. Okay, we are good so far. Now we can go into the second period. Oh yeah, right. Leafs actually take a oh boy. Yeah, I know we took a penalty. I know we took another penalty, but that was just really bad luck there. So what do we do in this situation? The best part is Matthew Knies scores to put the Leafs up 2-0. Now that's what I like. Unfortunately, Leafs give up another goal, this time to Boston, and it was by whom else? Morgan Geekie, and he makes it a 2-1 Leafs lead, and I'm like, okay, that was a bad timing right there. But don't worry, Leafs were up by 2-1. Everything's going pretty well. Getting off a penalty. Yeah, in that trip, that was kind of brutal because William Nylander gets called for tripping. That was absolutely embarrassing. But luckily, Leafs got a 4-on-0 power play. Leafs were able to score. Not able. They were able to try and score on Jeremy Swayman, but from William Nylander twice. Nothing happened. I thought there was going to be another highlight reel where Matthew Knies just tripped, I think, I don't know how to say, ankle breaks the Bruins player and score there, but we just couldn't. And then, of course, the worst part that happens. Trent Frederick ties the game up at 2, and I'm like, not good. It's not good. No bueno. I don't like where this is going at right now. And now, Leafs go into the second period with the game tied at 2-2. I'm like, come on, man. Leafs had a 2-0 lead, and we're letting the Bruins play hero, and they're going to come back from us. Like, come on. I cannot accept this. We have to go into the third period. We cannot let those Bruins get away with it. We cannot let the Bruins come back from us. And surely we didn't, thank God. We did not let the Bruins come back. Yeah, there were some instances there and there where the Bruins actually did tie this game up, made it a one-goal game. They made it more interesting. And that's when the third period came in because, oh my God, it was cinematic for the real reasons. Matthew Knies goes on, and I know I'm going to say this, He goes on the spinorama, and the Leafs regain the lead. It's 3-2 Leafs. All right, good stuff there. And none other than, meanwhile, not after that goal came in, David Pastrnak ties the game up at 3. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is insanity. And then, of course, we tried again, and Matthew Knies gets the hat trick, and it's 4-3 Leafs. We regain the lead. Now, can we hold the lead for God knows how long? Because we cannot let the Bruins tie this up again. And then the dying minutes of the game. I know it was early. It was 2 minutes or so in the game. Mitch Marner. So I'm trying again. Mitch Marner scores the empty net goal, and it's 5-3 Leafs. Okay, that should put the game away, right? Wrong. Because the Bruins take a timeout. There's still plenty of time left on the clock in the third period. And David Pastrnak yet again scores. And it's no doubt in my mind a 5-4 Leafs game. I am just, at this point, I'm like asking myself, we're screwed, aren't we? Because we cannot let the Bruins tie this game up at 5. I don't want them to make the Leafs blow a 5-3 lead. It was 2-0 there, but we made it 5-3. I'm like, I swear to God, we cannot let the Bruins score. But then luckily, Austin Matthews, he returns from injury and he scores the empty net goal, and that should put the game away. This time for real, and it did. Because that's it. Game over. Took down the Boston Bruins, and it was so fun. I will never forget this game that I've watched on TV. This was by far a game that I actually kind of liked watching. Probably is my favorite besides the Leafs-Oilers game, where Leafs won 4-3 in overtime over the Edmonton Oilers, and 4-3 over the Washington Capitals in that Leafs 3-1 comeback. That game was absolute fun, regardless of the calls. But, you know, it was actually kind of fun to watch. So, it's pretty good. And yes, I asked people on Twitter, saying, like, what is the one word to describe this game between the Leafs and the Bruins? And I know there's one person that said it. Jared Brown said something like this. He said it was entertaining. Personally, I think it is entertaining, but it was also cinematic at the same time, because hat trick by Matthew Knies, David Pastrnak, okay, making it interesting, but we didn't want it to make it interesting, but who cares? Still, a win's a win in my book, and thank God the Leafs beat the Boston Bruins, because goddamn, the Leafs have to beat the Boston Bruins, really. In the playoffs, we have to, because I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of having to lose to the Boston Bruins over and over again, and whether it's in the regular season or in the playoffs. Like, come on, we have to beat those guys in either round 1 or round 2. Because, come on. It's just hard, you know. Every time when I want something, every time I'm going to say, oh, Leafs are going to beat the Bruins in 6 games, I get bold. I just don't get the result. It's either some kind of schmuck, or I'm not going to say whom. Not going to give you out any names for this one. Where David Pastrnak scores the game-winning goal, the game-winning, series-winning goal, which, of course, made me destroy my Lego AP Walker. And I nearly destroyed my Nylander jersey. Luckily for that jersey, it's okay. Thank God for that. And yeah, that video is still going on virally. 9.9, I think it was like 9.5 thousand or 9.9 million views. So I think that video is still going viral up to this day. And same with the one I did on Twitter, where it was 110,000. 110,000 views. So, we'll take this win any day of the week. But come on, this game was the best game I've ever watched. It's not even... We started 2025 with a W again. We started 2025 and we got an entertaining game. Best game this season, and I like it, okay? That's pretty good. Tomorrow, the Leafs take on the Philadelphia Flyers. 7 o'clock. Was it 7:30? I'm not sure, but Leafs take on the Philadelphia Flyers, or as I like to call them, because the way how the Flyers are playing right now, I call them the Philadelphia Propellers. Don't ask why, because I got the name from a Wiggles song called "Do the Propeller," and I hope to God this video does not get called. This video does not get marked for kids, because honestly, any of my Leafs friends, they're not made for kids. Period. So there's that. So that's it for me. What a game for the Leafs. Now next off, tomorrow against the Philadelphia Flyers, Sunday night. With the exception of the USA and Finland gold medal game in the World Juniors, which honestly, if only Canada was in the gold medal round right now, we would have won the gold right now, but we can't. We got booed out by the Czechs, and the Americans beat the Czechias. And I just said, I hope both the Czechias and the United States both lose, and they didn't. But we'll never know. So let's go, Leafs. Yeah!